Gina here from Good Dog Doodles. It is selection day for our Winnie and Rusty babies. Now, these little beauties, I'm going to turn you around here. These little beauties are F1BB miniature golden doodles, and they're all deep red abstracts. They all have a white chest with different degrees of white on their paws and all of that. So I'm going to try to tell you a little bit more about their personalities this morning and talk you through this selection process for your family. So we're really excited. Hopefully they'll wake up and interact with me a little bit here in a minute. Overall, with this litter, you cannot go wrong. So their personalities are stellar. So as you know, Winnie is a descendant of our Dottie. She is Dottie's daughter. And this is Winnie's first litter. So Dottie is just the best little soul. She has the sweetest personality. And then Papa Rusty is the most loving little red poodle that you will ever meet in your life. So you cannot go wrong with these babies. Great little personality mix. So it's really going to come down to your family, your preferences, and your lifestyle. So I'm happy to talk you through any of that. You can message me, you can text me, and we can FaceTime, whatever you want to do to help you select your puppy today. Okay, so we will have 2 sweet babies still looking for their forever families once selections are complete today. So if you're interested in one of these babies, these will be our last abstract babies until the fall. Okay, so they'll be 15 to 25 pounds. All are super, super loving. So there's no bad choice in this whole litter. Okay, let's start with the little girls first. This one is little pink collar girl. I'll show you her collar color. Okay, pink collar girl. She is the tiniest of the whole litter. So she is a very, very petite little girl. If you live in an apartment or a smaller house and you're going to have want to be on that smaller weight range, this little baby is going to be very, very petite. Okay, so she does have a little kiss of white on the top of her head. She does have that gorgeous white chest. She has 2 back paws that are white. She's going to have that gorgeous, gorgeous, loose, wavy, curly coat. So she's a little doll baby. Her face is just perfect. She's going to have bold furnishings, little white on her chin as well. Now this baby is the most laid back of the litter. So she loves to be loved on, loves to be snuggled, wants to be right on top of you. She is kind of one that hangs back and watches the others, which is really a sign of intelligence. So she checks everything out thoroughly before she jumps in, but at the same time, she has an excellent startle recovery. She's not timid at all, but she is going to do well. If you are more of a sedentary lifestyle, you want a puppy to just be chill and love on you and be a big teddy bear, this one has that personality for sure. She is very, very laid back and calm. Okay, so that is pink collar girl. Okay, our next little girl is Miss Orange Collar. So orange collar, again, dark red coat, loose wavy curls, which is dreamy. It is the perfect coat. Little kiss of white on the top of her head, a little bit of white on the top of her nose. She also has that white chest, a little bit of white on those front paws, and the 2 white tiptoes on her back feet. Okay, this little baby also super, super loving. She does have a little bit more of a play drive, so she's a little bit more playful than Pink Collar Girl. They both love toys and like to play. But I would say Pink Collar Girl thrives more on affection and attention, whereas this one is a good mixture of both. Okay, so this one is Orange Collar Girl. Now I'm going to show you these 2 girls side by side, okay, so that a girl is what you're looking for. So we've got orange collar in this hand, pink collar in this hand. So there are their faces side by side. You can see their orange little pink color's like love on me. And orange is just kind of content to chill. Okay, and there's their backs. So very, very similar color, very, very similar coat texture. Orange is just a little bit bigger. Okay. Now for these 3 boys. Okay, first of all, for the boys. This little guy is Red Collar Boy. So he, again, very, very sweet, very loving. He does not mind to ask you for what he wants. So if he comes in here and I'm sitting here and I'm not petting him, he will come up to me and he'll take his paw and kind of rake at me, which is a Papa Rusty trait, and then say, just love me, you know. So he loves to be petted, loves to be with his people, super, super confident little guy. He does have that white chin, white chest, 2 white back paws. There is his beautiful little fluffy wavy coat. He does have that big blocky face. So you got that big old blocky snout there. He's adorable. But he loves human interaction. He also loves to play. He would do good in a multiple dog home if you are going to be exposing the dog to new experiences. He is going to love that situation. He was the most developmentally advanced. So he is the first one to escape from the playpen, and he was the first one to escape from the living room last night when we were socializing him with the other dogs. So he is not going to be one that likes to be confined in a playpen like all day long. So he's going to thrive on being with his people. He's going to thrive on going to the ballpark. He's going to thrive on new experiences and learning. Little Jim. Okay, so that is Red Collar Boy. So you can see here, this is Orange Collar Girl. She's kind of staying with me. Pink Collars went back to her bed. They really, really adore their bed. Okay, this next little gem here is Blue Collar Boy. Okay, Blue Collar Boy is the darkest red. He has that white snout, white on the top of his head. He has the 4 white paws, and he also has a white tip on his little tail there, if you can see that. So he is the most outgoing of the boys. So he is definitely their leader. He is the first one to approach new toys. If a new adult dog comes into the room, he's the first to go up to them. He would do really well if you have other pets. He's confident. He would do great in a multi-dog house. He's going to be one that if you go hiking, he's going to love new experiences, new smells, new sounds. If you're going to be going to the ballpark or the, or the dog park a lot, he's going to really thrive in that sort of an environment. Loves to play, loves mental stimulation. So he is going to love to learn. Some dogs really enjoy training and learning and puzzles and that sort of thing. And this little guy is one of those. He's going to love new experiences. Okay, so that is little Blue Collar Boy. He's also the curliest. His curls are still loose and very plush, but he does have the tightest curl pattern of any of our babies. So you can see his hair there on the top of his head. He's a little doll. Okay, last but not least for the boys, we have Mr. Green Collar. Okay, so this is Green Collar Boy. He has got just a little kiss of white on the top of his face there. White chest. His paws are solid red, so he has the least white of any of the boys. Solid tail, loose wavy curls. Very, very calm. Now this guy is more chill. So he does have a good play drive. He will play with you with toys. But he is going to be more content. So if you work outside the home and are gone quite a bit during the day, he is going to be more content to snuggle up in his bed and hang out and wait for you to get home. So I think he would probably prefer more of a calmer family. He's going to be great with kids. He loves casing. But probably not going to be one that's going to love to be out seeing new things and hiking and running around all day every day. He's more calm and laid back, and you can see there he just wants to snuggle. So he's a really, really sweet baby. So like I said, no bad choices. It all just comes down to what's going to be the best fit for you and your family. So I'm going to show you these 3 side by side. So if I can get a hold of them, they're wiggly at this stage. So we got Red Collar, Blue Collar, and you see Green Collar, he snuggled up on me, and Green Collar. So those are our 3 boys side by side. Now I do want to address really quickly, because this is a question that we kind of run into over and over again. Boy versus girl. So a lot of people come to us dead set that they want a girl. Girls are great, boys are great, but there are a lot of myths about male dogs that are not true, especially like these. All of y'all are buying these puppies on a pet home agreement, so they're going to be neutered. A neutered male dog is like, for me, dreamy. If I was picking a family pet and like personality was equal between a male and a female, I would choose the male, and here's why. Males tend to love everybody. So they tend to love their house, love their family, and be a great family pet. They love everybody. So personal experience, our studs here, Rusty loves all three of us equally. Like, he doesn't care which one of us is petting him or cuddling him or giving him a treat. As long as somebody's loving on him, he's good. And same with Trace. Trace is a little bit more attached to me, but he loves, like, he would probably, I don't know, tackle a bear over Kason. He loves that child. And the same with Kylo. Kylo loves all of us, has no preference on who's giving him the attention. The girls, on the other hand, Annie and Dottie. Now, they love everybody, like our next door neighbor that watches them while we're away. Annie and Dottie love him. But as far as forming that bond, they do tend to bond more strongly with one person. So Annie, for example, is my baby. So if we're sitting on the couch and we're all three there, she is going to come to me every single time. Dottie, same thing, but exact opposite. So Kason is her person. If Kason is on the couch, Dottie's going to be touching Kason. She'll accept love from Dustin. She loves Dustin too, but she is definitely bonded with Kason, and it's very noticeable if you're with us. So if the puppy is going to be for a child, if you are a mom and the dog is going to be your thing for you, girls are great. If you are getting a family pet and you've got multiple kids, or you've got multiple dogs in the house, boys tend to be more loving with everybody. If you are a multi-pet home, okay, if you have two dogs, in general, a neutered female and a neutered male get along fantastic. Females and females also tend to do well as long as they're not opposite personality types. So if you have one that's super chill, one that's super playful, that can lead to conflict. As long as they're kind of equally playful, and then they can do just fine. Same with the boys. If they are both neutered, cakewalk, no problem at all. The two girls is where I would recommend to really look at those personalities. If you have a female in the house right now that is older, and female and male tend to get along great. Okay, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me, call me, whatever. We want you to find your perfect puppy. And again, if you're interested in one of these two babies that is remaining at the end of this, red collar boy still wanting that love, then message us, reach out, because they will go quickly, these abstract babies. This will be our last abstract litter until late fall or early winter. So definitely message us today if you've been wanting a puppy to add to your family, because you cannot go wrong with this litter. You guys have a great 4th of July weekend, and we can't wait to see what family gets each puppy.